Hey guys, Gathering Magic back again, and this happened a lot faster than I thought it would. For the common hero, we managed to actually get on the leaderboard with a hero that's only doing 2 points of damage and is only at 70% earning. Here's the rewards that I received for killing the boss. Died late last night. Actually, it died, I think, slightly after the time I went to bed. It was down to below 1% health. Managed to get, I think, when I last looked at him, he was like 118th, somewhere there in the leaderboard. But managed to get almost 1,000 forge for the first leaderboard kill for this. Well, not kill. I didn't kill the boss. But managed to get 933 forge, which is a lot sooner than I thought I would get. So now the account's up to 1,574 forge, and there's a couple different options and a couple different paths we can take to build the character. Both are going on Splex and buying some items. Now, the one thing that I could do is I could just look at rares, because rares are what I'm going to focus on for starting to build the character. Because rares will allow me to put 2 sockets in an item. So for example, I could buy a pair of rare boots for about 700 forge and just keep those, put a socket in them, eventually put a gem in there. Or what I could do is, since I don't have any rare items at all, I could look at commons and just buy 4 of the cheapest commons, which right now would cost me a little under 500 forge. No, actually, what would it be? A little under 600 forge for 4 commons, then 150 forge. Actually, this is what I'm going to do now that I'm doing the numbers, because I could do that twice. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to buy 8 commons. So it looks like 3 cents is the cheapest. So 145 forge. 145 forge. Okay, so let's buy 8 of these. So how much is that going to cost total? 1,165, 300 for forging. Okay, so that will work. So let me quick refresh the page so it updates my forge. We're going to buy 8 commons. Oh, it refreshed the price. Okay, so now it's 165. So is that still the cheapest? Must be because the price of forge changed. So let's go ahead and just do 4 for now. So we're going to buy 4 for 660. Go ahead and buy. I was really hoping the price was going to stay 145 so I could do it twice, but it won't take long to build up a little bit of forge to do another combine. Okay, so now we're going to have some commons in our account that we can reforge. And since I don't own any rare at all, anything that I combine I'm going to be able to use. Okay, so as you can see, now I have 4 extra of the Warren Hardy leggings. So we're going to go to the Forge tab. We're going to hit Reforge. And we are going to reforge 4 of these. Click Reforge. It'll cost another 150 forge. Yes. So no matter what this item is, I'm going to be able to use it since I don't have any rares on the account. And of course I have that small 10% chance that it's gold foil, which would be awesome because that would give me an 8% earning on every forge battle. So let's go ahead and see what we got. So we got a tome. So now the tome can be used by my hero. So go to the wizard. We'll take off the cheap one and equip the regular one. Now the good thing is, now I have an extra common because I'm not going to use this tome anymore. So now what I could do is go back to the market. Now I only need 3 more. Let me refresh to see my current amount of forge. I might be able to do this again. 778. So I need to save 150 for reforging, so I can spend 628. Oh yeah, I can do it again. So let's buy 3 more leggings. Yep, this is what we're going to do. Now there is a very small percentage chance that I get the same item again, in which case I'll just hang on to it for a while, decide if I want to just sell it to try to get some forge back to try another reforge, or keep it for when I eventually combine my rares to epics. So let's go back ahead, let's go back, check the account. Yep, there's the leggings again. So now we'll hit forge. And so it'll do my 3 leggings and it'll do my tome. So let's go ahead and do it again. Gonna hit reforge. And odds are I should get a different item. And like I said, there's always that 10% chance of gold. Okay, so we got shield. Now what I was really hoping for was any of the 4 pieces of armor, because those can be used by all characters. But it is something that I am eventually going to need for each hero. So let's unequip that. And equip the rare shield. Okay. So now if we look at our cards, we've got our first 2 rares, and now I have, once again, another common that I could use. Buy 3 more commons, reforge again. So this will be probably the pattern that I'll do at least for a little while, until I get 1 rare of each of the main pieces of armor. You know, the boots, the leggings, the gloves, the hauberk. You know, hoping for that 10% chance for a gold foil. And like I said, the reason I want the rares is because I can eventually put 2 sockets in them, and those are going to be probably my equipment that I'm going to use for most of this build, at least for the immediate future. Okay guys, there you have it. There's the first couple of pieces of equipment bought for the account. Like I said, I was very, very happily surprised that we managed to get on the leaderboard, especially with this hero being very undergeared. Like I said, only being able to do 2 points of damage. Let's do a battle against this new boss. So once again, he has retaliate. Oh no, he has return fire, retaliates the random rule. I still don't want to re-roll because I don't want to waste any forgium. And also I can show you a new feature that they added to the game. Well, 2. One of the features can't really show you, but the timer went from 30 seconds to 15 between battles. So this will allow me to do battles a lot quicker. Another is under the boss, there's a battle times 2 button. So this will use twice your stamina. So this will use 60 stamina instead of the standard 30, but it will double everything. So if you want to do your battles faster and you don't have the time to sit here and battle, 30 times to use 900 stamina, well, now you can battle 15 times. So this will save you half the time for doing the times 2 and half the time again for the timer going from 30 seconds to 15. So let's see, probably won't do great in this battle since he does have retaliate and return fire, but let's just try a couple different things. So we'll do this to reduce his archery damage a little. Halfling Alchemist, repair, heal. We'll do a slow, another heal. And just see what we get. So see, not very good, only 100 points of damage, but did get 72 points to the leaderboard instead of 51. So let's see if we can get, another bad battle, shield. So with this, of course, you want to go magic. So I've got my wizard doing his 2 points of damage. Eventually, another thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to get some runes. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to have to get runes that allow you to play monsters from life and monsters from water. The ones I'm going to need, let's just take a look at prices. So if I want the life runes, I can cast 2 monsters from life. That's looking at about 1100 forge. And and water is looking like about 17. Wow, almost 1800 forge. Those I'm going to need so that I can use different summoners. The two I'm going to target are Yasik and Lily, but that's going to be a ways down the road. Okay, so this one's got shield, so we can do kind of the same team. Definitely doing the heals. Might be a little bit better. Not much. Okay, a little bit better. So now 233 damage. So the maximum that you need to do to get full payout is 350. So I did 233. So I still got almost 6 forge. So probably the next time that I get earnings from leaderboard and get above 1,000 or so forge, we are going to probably, before I do anything else, target another emerald. So right now we're looking at 13, almost 1,400 forge to get that second emerald. That'll put us at 90% earning. And then after that, we'll continue with combining commons into rares to try to build up the account. So let's do one more battle. So this one has Fury. So as you can see, it's rough going in the beginning when you don't have a lot of options for summoner and you don't have a lot of extra forge for re-rolling the rule set. You just basically have to go what you're given. So with Fury, I really can't use Kraken. So I'm going to go with Archimus the Bear. The problem is now he's going to be just randomly hitting everyone, so I'm going to try to get as much armor as I can. So I'm going to do the Wavesmith. Jinra Nova to just try to get a little bit of extra health for everyone. I'm not going to worry this battle about having us damage because I'm not going to live very long. So we're going to do Time Mage to slow him down. That would take almost all my mana. Let's go with another slow. And Jin Oshanis. That'll use all our mana. One more quick fight. And yep, only about 3 forge. So there you have it, guys. There, as you can see, just going to keep grinding away every day. Hopefully get on the leaderboards again for the next battle. The reason 933 forge was kind of high was because the boss lasted about 4 days because it had shield. So if I do get on the leaderboards again, I'm probably going to get maybe 500-600 forge, I would say, if I can get towards the bottom of the leaderboards. But along with my daily earnings, as you can see here on the sheet, just starting right now, the 11th day, this is how much forge I earned every day. And you can see as soon as I got that faded emerald, the earnings went from, around 130 to 150 a day, above 200. So I'm expecting to get over 200 forge a day. Plus, if I can get on the leaderboard, another 500-600 forge. So it should be every cycle of the boss I will be able to buy an item. Okay, guys, let me know in the comments any other suggestions you may have for this build. What should I go for next? Should I go for another faded emerald, or keep reforging just for trying to get some other rare items? Thanks as always for watching and supporting the channel, and until then, remember, keep on forging.